Hello! It's the 28th of June 2020 and I'm in Hertfordshire. Now, having seen that YouTube's very own The Tim Traveller recently hit the 100,000 subscribers milestone, Tim kindly invited us to celebrate with him, remotely, by trekking to the top of the highest natural point in our local area, no matter how underwhelming and pointless a place that highest point place is, and sharing the experience on the internet. I mean, what an absolutely ludicrous idea! So this is my Mediocre mountain challenge as I climb to the highest point in Hemel Hempstead. I'm starting my walk here, at the junction of Lower Adeyfield Road and Midland Road, right next to the Midland Hotel. It may not be obvious, but this used to be the site of the Hemel Hempstead Midland Railway Station. Opened in 1877 by the Midland Railway, this was a station on a branch line which ran across Hertfordshire between Hemel Hempstead and Harpenden, and possibly to other places with names beginning with the letter H. The station officially closed in 1963, and now nothing is left, apart from this brick wall which was part of the road bridge. But what has happened to the railway itself? This is the Nicky line, and as the sign indicates, it's now a path available for walkers and bicyclists. In fact, it's part of Route 57 of the National Cycle Network. The Nicky line used to link up with the London to Birmingham Railway, which is now called the West Coast Main Line. But as the track was ripped up and Hemel Town Centre has significantly redeveloped over the years, it's basically impossible to trace that section of the line. Fortunately, the rest of the Nicky line is traceable, and the southern end of the path starts right here. Or finishes here if you were going the other way. Routing past houses and then the industrial estate, it heads northeast, past fields, under the M1 motorway, around the village of Redbourne, through more fields, until reaching the point where the railway line joined the Midland Main Line, and where the path ends. Or starts if you're going the other way. No matter which way you go, the approximately 7-mile long route is clearly marked with the yellow Nicky Line logo. Not long into my walk, I reach a surviving feature of the line's infrastructure, the bridge that crosses Queensway, also called the B487. There are steps which lead up onto the embankment and onto the bridge where you can see the road down below. It's surprisingly high up here. Wait a minute, that reminds me. I thought we were supposed to be finding the highest point in Hemel Hempstead. And doesn't James know we're heading in the wrong direction?
What?
Yes, you pillock. You've done it again, haven't you? We should be walking west, not northeast.
Now he tells me. Alright. Off we go.
Right, sorry about that everyone. Let's have a closer look at the map. And as suggested by Tim, I've used topographic-map.com. This is the area that I'd feasibly be able to walk within, and as we can see, the high areas of land are in red over to the west. But the highest point would appear to be here, which isn't even in Hemel Hempstead, but in the nearby village of Potton End. And on closer inspection, not only is the highest point at the quaintly named Little Heath, but pleasingly, it's also exactly 600 feet above sea level. So, let's go. Walking through the park and down to the River Gade, I get to see the section which was recently revitalised, improving the ecology and resilience of the river to climate change, as it says on the sign. Hang on, what's that over there? This is very nice, and it really is a lovely day for a walk, which is a little surprising. I mean, we are in England, in summer. Surely, it's only a matter of time before
It's really windy!
Oh dear.
And it started raining.
Fortunately, that soon stops and once again there's blue sky on the horizon. And that's not the only thing I can see on the horizon. These little characters were knitted by the members of Yarn Bomb Hemel Hempstead and were popped on top of post boxes around town to celebrate the 75th anniversary of VE Day. Several weeks later, and these three are still hanging around by the roadside. Leaving the sprawling metropolis of Hemel behind, I head into the countryside, in search of silence. Only broken when the occasional car goes past. Ah, there we go. We can't be far from reaching the summit. Wait, what the? Does somebody actually live here? Hello?
Nobody at home.
Oh, wait. I know where they are. The parish of Potton End was formed in 1894 and sits on a plateau of land roughly between the towns of Hemel Hempstead and Berkhamsted. At the centre of this quiet and quaint village is the Green, complete with a picturesque pond and a pub proclaiming that the pond belongs to a bloke called Martin. And of course, we're not here to see any of that. The Green sits at 550 feet above sea level, just 50 feet below the summit at Little Heath. So, here we go. The last stage of the ascent. Almost there. The adrenaline really kicking in. What glorious views awaits at the top... Oh. Okay.
Well, after all that, this is it. A crossroads in the middle of a forest at 600 feet above sea level. This is my Mediocre mountain challenge.
Thank you very much to Tim for setting the challenge. I really enjoyed the walking, filming and editing too, as I've contemplated making my own videos for quite a while now. I hope you don't mind that I've taken a lot of inspiration from you in making this video. I also hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.